Hello everybody, I'm back again with another Doctor Who, or three, well technically two, Doctor Who figure reviews. This time it's the Sycorax from the Christmas Invasion, David Tennant's first ever episode. I like these figures. I like the episode. The episode's okay. The episode, I used to watch all the Christmas episodes sort of during the month of December, but I think I've seen it too many times now, so it doesn't really get watched anymore. So let's have a look at the figures. Let's take a look at the actual Sycorax leader first. He comes with a staff accessory, as you can see. It's quite cool. It's quite highly detailed. You can see things like feathers and sort of a few bones on there. It's a little bit of a pain to put in his hand. It fits quite well. It's just when you're having him on the shelf, it kind of can. If you've got it in the wrong angle, it can kind of jut out and knock others forward. That's not too much of a problem though, because if you don't. It's one of those things you don't really need to have in his hands. But it's nice to actually be able to own it. Give me that, you. Articulation-wise. There is actually different articulation on these figures. We've got the Sycorax leader. He's only got an elbow, arm and elbow joint. No wrist joints. You can't swivel his. Oh, you can swivel his waist. Sorry, I'm a liar. You can swivel his waist. You can turn his head. That Sycorax can fall over. You can bend his legs. Well, as you can see, look at the stretch on that plastic. And you can bend him at the knees, kind of. But again, I think a lot of these don't really need legs that bend because of this this soft plastic that gets in the way constantly. Face sculpt wise, it's amazing. Look at that, that's wonderful. They've done a really good job, and look at him, he's got emotion. Actually, emotion. You can see he's angry. You can see he's determined to beat the Doctor. You can see that he's going to stop at nothing to win and take over Earth and make us their slaves. Unlike most of the other figures in the range. That's why I really do like this. That's one of the reasons why I really like this figure. It's not the whole sole reason. I like the figure because, again, I like the bad guys. But it's nice to actually see finally some emotion on some of these figures. I also really like the detailing on the, on his chest, of the bones and the belt. I think that's. I'm guessing that's meant to be rope, not spinal column. That may be a bit dark for a kid's figure. However, because of the soft plastic, as you can see, he's picked up a lot of scuffs. And sadly, there's not really much can be done about these. However, it is on his back, so I'm not too fussed about it because, of course, he'll be facing forward pretty much all of the time. The Sycorax leader, a great fun figure. Definitely fling that into your collection. And, of course, let's have a look at his cohorts. The Sycorax, I guess they're just Sycorax troopers. Again, nice detailing on the chest, and this time you've actually got detailing on the sort of on the waistline as well. This dude, he comes with a pretty sweet sword, I have to say. Quite sort of barbarian. Wouldn't go out of place. Wouldn't really go out of place on something like the Conan the Barbarian figure. I don't know where I went, and then said figure there. Articulation wise, actually no. Yeah, as you can see, the sword is pretty nifty, and it fits snugly and nicely in his hand, which is a good thing. It's not like some figures that I've got in different ranges where they just will not hold their equipment whatsoever. Articulation wise, we've got the arm joint, or shoulder joint goes up and down. We've got a twist at the in the arm, at the top upper arm. Got an elbow joint. The gauntlets conceal quite a nifty little wrist swivel there. We've got a twist at the waist, possibly. There we go. We've got a twist at the waist, although that was quite creaky. We've got a head movement. Can't move very far though, because of the sort of this area here, the cloth, the fur, I guess that's meant to be. And again, we've got leg movement, but you can't move the legs. I mean, you can't bring the legs forward, but you can bend the knees. Which is 100% pointless. They might as well just, you know, had this as a solid lump, maybe. I mean, it is really irritating. So many figures have this plastic, these plastic dresses or these plastic clothes, overcoats, a dress, a long shirt, and they just get in the way of all the leg articulation, stopping you from actually being able to, you know, sort of pose them really well. If you don't have these in your set, I would highly recommend getting them. I think they're wonderful sculpts, excellent figures. Try and get one as complete as possible, so you can get the sword and you can get the staff, and then just bung them straight on the shelf because they look wonderful. I mean, look at them, absolutely brilliant figures.